There's no such thing as trans. If we just stop saying it, it'll all go away. What are you talking about? Like, these things are inherently very, very interesting anyway, what it is to be a man and what it is to be a woman beyond. I'm not entirely determined as a man by my biology. There's other stuff going on. It's culturally sensitive. It would be different for me if I were Japanese. And a feeling of being a stranger in your own sex, you can call it gender dysphoria, or you can call it, I mean, sometimes it's more like a dysmorphic thing, or even a bodily integrity disorder thing, or whatever. That's real. That's real. I had that. And I had literally never heard the word trans. Like the idea that's only happening because of the woke teachers and libs of TikTok. I'm sorry, this is deranged. So it is interesting.
Yeah.
And it's really counterproductive to do this kind of like, if we just stop saying gender and we just stop saying trans, this will all go away. Because the kids doing this, it's meaningful to them.
Mm.
It's really meaningful to them. Sometimes for bad reasons, which is that they've gone from having no friends to a bunch of friends, and therefore they're wrongly associating it with being popular. And
Mm.
actually, they're not your friends if it's conditional on you being trans. But sometimes for very normal reasons, like, when you're 18, you are kind of obsessed with who you are.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
kind of are. And that at the minute, what's scary is it's going into two things: the pharmaceutical surgical stuff, but then I would also argue the anti-family, anti-parent, and in particular anti-mother stuff,
Hmm.
because that is breaking
Hmm.
people I know, people I love.
Hmm. Hmm. And that anti-family aspect to it is incredibly political. If you can
Yeah,
destabilize the bonds and the structures of family, you have a bunch of atomized people that are incredibly easy to control, or at least weak to
yeah,
resist
yeah,
a unified
and
will.
very isolated, and then often also dependent on the state in some way, whether it's payment of rent, whether it's paying for an operation or for certain
Or just
hormones.
affirmation, right?
Yeah,
Just some
yeah,
sort of spiritual guidance or emotional meaning.